Are we good? I guess we're good. So number one, this isn't like a sad or emo thing. Number two, it has nothing to do with my family or anything like that. I wrote like this whole thing. I was gonna make a video, but I figured the first thing to do would just be to ask you guys, since you guys are the ones I make videos for. So, I guess I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I'm not burnt out of YouTube. I'm just burnt out of corporate cringe stuff. Like, I think I've got my message across. You know what I mean? So, like, it's not fun for me anymore. Like, you can see it in the videos, you know? Like, you can see that I'm just like reaching for things, and you can see that I'm making big deals out of things that aren't a big deal. I was hoping for sad and emo. No, not sad and emo. I just don't know what you guys would want to see. I have things that I would want to make, but when it comes down to it, you kind of have to make what the audience wants to make. So it's like, I don't know. You can't just totally swap a channel because that's how you kill it. But the people that come to the chat are always the ones that would say, you know, do it anyways. Sounds like it's time to pivot. Yeah, I mean, I don't work in software. Corporate cringe would be fun, but it's just not. Scrolling through LinkedIn and looking at all this dumb bullshit is not creatively fulfilling for me. It's literally just ad revenue. And sometimes I'm very aware when I make what I would call filler content. And here's like this catch-22 with asking your audience things on YouTube. This is what I've learned, at least, is if you ask your audience what they want, they'll say, make whatever you want, Josh. We'll watch it. So you do. And nobody watches it. And there's another thing where it's, you make something different because you want to grow. You want to expand. And then the people say, you know, this is not what we subscribed for. So then you go back to making the old content. And people say, Josh, you need to try something else. Like, you just can't win. Like, I've been working on getting my pilot's license now since February, like late January, February. I have my test next Friday. I've been studying nonstop for this, and I plan on getting an airplane and like building brands with people like you guys, flying wherever you're at. That doesn't sound super safe, but I need more hours. But like, then I went to my accountants and I was like, all right, cool. I'm getting my pilot's license. How do I get this airplane? They were like, if you do that, you'll probably get audited. I'm like, okay, well, I haven't done anything, so I guess if they want. And they're like, no, we don't really want to deal with that. Separate channel, problem solved. That's not how this works at all. You can't say, just make another channel, because you have to build up the audience on that channel. You have to get that channel monetized. And when you apply a channel for monetization, you have to wait until they look at your application manually. So I don't want to edit videos for 2 different channels and make content every day for 2 different channels. That's why it's not middle fingers at corporate with Josh, you know? Like, it's just Josh. As with any artistic endeavor, some will hate it. Yeah. Can you do development videos? I am not interested in... The only kind of development that I like is game development. But unfortunately, it's the slowest, least monetizable. I want to take, like... No, chill. You didn't have to do that, man. I'm not. You don't have to donate, but thank you. I appreciate that. I'll edit the second channel. Yeah, but I don't have... like, don't get me wrong. I am definitely passionate about talking about the nonsense that goes on in corporate, but like, that's not creatively fulfilling anymore, you know? Internet guru reviews, good and bad ones. it's just like, you don't want to get, I don't want to step on people's toes anymore, you know? Like, it's not fun. It's not fun when, like, your videos start getting reported and stuff and you get all these notifications. Like, I don't want to. Can you do half and half, mix it up on a single channel? I don't know. You do videos on creating content? I don't know if people would come for that. I thought about making videos about creating content that was, like, valuable, at least what I learned so far. So what is fulfilling? Doing skits is pretty fulfilling. However, it's very, very time consuming. Very time consuming to edit, very time consuming to film. Like, LinkedIn cringe is literally just hit record on OBS, hit record on my camera, clap a few times to sync the microphones, and just start shitting on LinkedIn. That's it. It's super easy to do, and in the meantime, I try to do other things in life so that someday I could pivot to those things if I needed. It just feels like I'm not giving the best that I can give, you know? Like, and it feels bad. Adopt a dog and film the dog. You should go undercover back into corporate and make videos in real life. That's how you get sued, man. I mean, it's a fun idea, but if you go in there and you sign a non-compete and you start exposing corporate, that's how you get sued. So I'm not interested in that. I think, you know. I've thought about, like, going to companies, like, actually. So I don't want to dig myself so far into a hole where everyone thinks that I'm just this miserable person that hates everything and everyone, because people already think that, and that's not true at all. I would actually like to go sit down with a CEO or something and ask, like, why do you make them do this? What is your actual reasoning? And I don't know if I would actually change their mind, but you would hear it from them. Or maybe not, because CEOs and those types of people are the best at dodging questions. They won't, or they'll give you some BS answer. Couple channels. I don't want to manage 2 channels. I do everything myself. I don't want to hire people. I don't want to manage people. I just want to make content that I enjoy. Do what you enjoy is the consensus. It's just very. People say that, then you do it, then they don't watch, and then you can't make a living anymore, basically. So I've been working on, like, those. I'm not shilling or anything, all right? But I've been working on these things to try and sell these things so that I could take more time and spend more time filming and editing and, like, have better quality. But, like, it didn't work that well. Do you think a CEO will have time for you? I don't give a fuck if they have time for me. Make time for me. They're not better than me. It's just a regular dude. A CEO will have time for you? CEOs aren't free AF to talk with YouTubers. College cringe. Oh, a boyfriend-girlfriend channel, you will get an insane number of subs? Maybe. Do one video and look at engagement. I did. I made a video of me doing my very first solo ever because everyone said they wanted to see it and nobody watched it. Nobody cared. People said, oh, just try coding Arduino stuff. That'd be fun to do little hacky things. I did. Nobody watched it. And it's just like, I try things and nobody watches. And you can't just, like, an example would be, you guys remember Simple Programmer, right? It's not Simple Programmer anymore. It's Bulldog Mindset or John Samez, right? Like, he went from programming topics to, like, I think his thing is how to be a man now or something with finance, and you can see that didn't carry over very well. We're not judging the content here. We're just looking at objectively the subscriber rate to view rate when he changed content did not work. And you can see this in other areas. Game development hustle? That'd be fun. Just hard, man. It's time consuming. Game development streams. I don't want to stream code. Like, you just get backseat coders. I mean, I even streamed studying for my pilot's exam, and now suddenly everyone in the chat is a certified private pilot. I'm like, what? Streaming things, unless you're like a known god at it, just gets a bunch of backseat people. You don't like coding enough to make coding interesting. Yeah, web dev, I don't give a fuck. Mobile dev, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about any of that stuff. Game dev, that's fun. That's engaging. You can give that to people. Like, what do you do with web dev? Here's a app. Look at these charts. Log in. Look, you can post comments and load images. Cool. Like, I don't. To me, that doesn't get me going. React to TikTok. Make that escape room. I should. I just don't know how long it would take, and I don't know if I made a little dev video like part 1, I made my first escape room, or I don't know. Nobody cares about workout videos. I'm not jacked enough for me to stand out. Chuck the history out the window. I've thought about it. I've thought about just making a video of just like a straight up vlog. The things that I never wanted to become, because I didn't want to make videos that people couldn't learn something from, but maybe I could add that in a vlog. It's just, I don't have much of a different life than anyone that just works remote full time. I just film and edit videos and go grocery shopping. Like, I'm not super rich. I don't have all these things to flash on video to be like, look at my life, stuff that you can't do, so you got to watch me do it. Like, that's how the vloggers win. I don't have that. You're a full stack web dev. I'm whatever I want to be, man. Transformation videos get views? Maybe. I've been doing keto for a bit. For like a month. I got some pretty solid gains. Losses, actually. I don't know. I just didn't like. I just wanted to ask you guys, basically. I thought about, like, I made corporate cringe for so long. Like, look at all these garbage jobs. Look at all this stuff in the tech world that just isn't what it seems to be. Okay, I've got that message across. I said what I need to say. And the side effect to that was everyone thinks I'm a negative person. Nobody like wants to work with me. And that's just not, I'm just very blunt. People mistake my bluntness for negativity. Forex trading is a meme. The reason why people watch vlogs, they want to see a normal person's life. Sort of. I'd say it's like 50-50. A lot of the vlogs that get the most views are they watch people who they aspire to be or want to be like or something like that. Fix up property. Yeah, I've been filming fixing up my house to rent it out. I mean, I can tell you guys everything I've done so far, like how I got this house. I had a job when I got it. I had no money down. I can tell you how I did that. Like, I didn't pay a single dime out of pocket to get this house. Now I'm going to rent it out, fix it up, and try to make some passive income. And I'll showcase, like, I don't have, like, I'm just like, I don't know if that would be interesting to me right now in life. That's where I'm at. That's what's interesting to me. Everyone has to have an exit plan with their business. And now I'm not trying to exit my business, but you have to have a plan. You have to have somewhere to go, because if you can't walk away from your business, you don't own your business owns you. And that's what it's kind of like right now. Creatively tapped in terms of like corporate stuff, like not like just hit record and go type stuff. Yes, I'm creatively tapped, but creatively tapped in stuff that I want to make, absolutely not. Like, no way. I have all these skits ideas for corporate. Whenever I make skits about corporate, everyone's like, oh my god, Josh, this is hilarious, you should do stand-up comedy. But whenever I just record the screen, and talk, they're like, Josh, why are you so negative? Gosh, your outlook is so bad. Like, they can't relate the two. Like, it's too real. When it's a skit, oh, obviously that's funny because it's... What up, Dom? Clickbaity family vlogs. I don't have one. I got HR lady and her fam, you know? I got my dogs, but I don't have any more clickbaity stuff. I said no contact, and that's how it's been. Employee alumni videos would be hilarious. Like skits and little things like that. Like The Office, but more adult. Cross the Atlantic in a Cessna. Matt Guthmiller already did that. An eating channel. Actually, you know, most of those eating channels get demonetized because it's people are weird, I guess. Like, I've been waking up probably for the past maybe 2 months or so, just wanting to make what I want to make. But honestly, it scares me, bro. Like, that's where we're at. I'm scared to make other content because it's how I live. Document startups. Not interested in spending my time in a startup office. Why would I give them... I don't know. They would have to pay me. That would just be a free brand at this point. Podcast, maybe. What ideas are you leaning towards wanting to do more of? Like, I do a lot of fun shit. I think that's fun shit, but the fun shit that I like has never appealed to other people that at least were developers. Now, this probably doesn't apply, but in my immediate experience, everything that I had an interest in, no one else had an interest in. Like paragliding or hiking up a mountain and flying down it. Like, I could do that 10 times in a day and I would be satisfied. Like, shit that doesn't really add value. It doesn't teach anyone anything. It's just fucking awesome. You could see I'm excited about it. Like flying in airplanes, going to random places, looking at stuff. Like, I like it. I like Red Bull sports and stuff. I like Red Bull sports, film, game dev, business. That's it. You know? I own an escape room and launched a 3D video game. What'd you make it in? That'd be dope. Nature vlogs could be dope. I thought about do what makes you happy. Doesn't pay the bills. That's like the thing. People said that, and I tried to do YouTube before when I was in between jobs, and it doesn't matter. Like, that doesn't work. You can do what makes you happy until you run out of money. That essentially is what it comes down to. I'm not interested in making web dev tutorials. I don't care about CRUD apps. I don't care about web dev. It's just a good skill to have. It's very utilitarian. Entrepreneurs and airplanes was an idea. Building. I mentioned this one time in a small little live stream at the end, but building people's brands. I have 2 people that I could work with right now. One of them is a paragliding company where I learned how to fly there, like paraglide, parachute thing. And another one is where I'm learning to fly actual airplanes and get a private pilot's license. Both of those want help building their brand. I want to document it and help them. It's just a lot of time to go down there and film and edit and come back, and like I wouldn't be able to produce every day, and YouTube punishes you for that. So where do you get the supplemental income? That would be very valuable. Expose the fake moneymakers. That's how you get sued. They'll just strike you for no reason. I mean, just go look at CoffeeZilla. He gets striked by people just because he makes videos about them. Like, find a way to do things that you already generate view from into things. That's what the goal is. Do what you would do if you didn't have this channel. I'd probably just film stuff, edit it, make videos. I like freelancing videography. That's fun for me, and then I can show people how to do it on my channel. That's fun for me. Second channel about what you love doesn't help. That's just more time and effort at the computer. I'm already here a lot. Book reviews, you would be the only one that would watch, although I do watch book reviews. Maybe I should hire people to edit my videos, but then, you know, that's like my baby, right? What if they edit it and I don't like it? I've seen some people that pay for editing and then, why are you paying for this? After Effects tutorials, they take too much time. Not a whole lot of value there. I mean, there is, but there's no money in film. Thank you Hanny, for the 5. You're in a community that doesn't care about anything for passion. Most of them just live one-dimensional dev lives. That was my experience in the developer world, and I felt like such an outcast in the developer world because I had other interests besides coding all day. Like, I thought it was cool, but I just couldn't bring myself to, like, care. They're like, look at this new technology that just came out. I'm like, are we using it? No, but look. Oh, well, like, I'd rather go work out. Do you find more happiness from the fame you have? I don't have any fame, man. I'm just like you, bro. I get recognized at the grocery store occasionally, and they say, hey, man, I love your content or something. And I say, hey, thanks, man. I hope you're doing well. You know, I don't feel better than anybody else. Do you want to keep your channel dev-centric? No. No. The plan has always been to move away slowly from dev, but oh my god, I have never been so surprised as to when you try to move away from something that you started in. People think that you just suck at it, which I'm not the best dev. I'll admit to that, but hey, I got paid to do it. I had jobs. People thought my work was good. But when you move away from that, it's like everyone just assumes that you suck, or you're just, I don't know, they hate you for it. They hate you for growing. Essentially, this is what is happening. Have you ever thought about putting your courses on a platform with more exposure? Udemy, they just market price down to $10. What I have is worth more than $10. Skillshare, I don't really know how that works. I've thought about it. I thought about putting some free stuff on maybe, but what part of web dev do you think you can force yourself? None of it. None of it. It's a cool skill to learn, right? Because when I was interacting with the guy that he does paragliding, right? This guy has so many connections, but his business process is so silly, and that sounds so corporate coming from me, right? But like, he actually has 2 different websites. One of his websites is for gear. One of his websites is for signing up for classes and learning. They have 2 different domains, and he wants to merge them together, but he doesn't want to mess up his inventory system for sales. And so like, he has all these business things that he wants to fix, and he has all these connections, right? Like, he could reach out to Tony Hawk, you know, or the people that do BMX. Like, he has all these connections. Like, he took the lead singer of Aerosmith flying, and I feel like I could leverage that and help him. And coming from that perspective, knowing web dev a lot actually is super beneficial, but it's doing it as a job is not. You get what I mean? Challenge Tyler 1 to a liftoff. Streams of hacker rank. That's not fun for me. It's not interesting. Everyone's a backseat coder. You try it. Just code live once. Watch what happens. posting what you like to do is something that you think won't make money, then isn't it up to you to make it entertaining enough to be worth watching? For sure, but it's the entertainment factor. That's the mysterious factor. Filming dev work is boring. Showing the story is amazing. It's all about story. Everything in life is story. It's all story driven. People watch motivational videos for the story of the come up. The actual web dev, that's the details, you know? That's not, people don't care about that. They want the story. Girlfriend? She's fixing up the cabinets right now in the kitchen. Tried paragliding? Yeah, I have a paragliding certification, my man. I got a second glider 2 days ago. This is what happens. This is what I've noticed. I do these streams where I'm like, all right, look, I need some advice. And then the next time, I fucking pussy out. And I don't do it. I don't make the content that I talk about on these streams. And I hate myself for it. Like tomorrow, what is my video going to be? Probably some bullshit corporate cringe, you know, something that's easy and filler content because I have to study for this test. And I have to do it because I need to stay relevant in the algorithm because I took a few days off and literally I look at my analytics and they go, and then it's like actual momentum. You have to push the ball rolling again and get it going, and then YouTube will start preferring your channel again. And I know that is filler content, and I thank you so much for watching that filler content. I just want you to know that you deserve better from me, because I can do better. Like, look at this shit. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but like, move out of the way. You see it? Like, I got a whole fucking like movie set in here, and I use this Canon, this little tiny Canon. We love corporate cringe. Yeah, corporate cringe just pisses people off, though. And that's... YouTube prefers daily. YouTube prefers daily. YouTube prefers content creators that is going to keep posting content that keeps making them ad revenue. That's why they prefer daily content, 10-minute videos or more. Starting in 3 days, it will be 8-minute videos or more. Your seat has had a lot of use. Yeah, it started peeling, and then sometimes when I'm editing, I'm not paying attention, and I'll just like pick at it with my fingers. It's not a DX racer, it's like a Vaughn racer. It's like discount. Like, I'm a broke ass bitch, okay? Like, I bought I don't want to spend $500 for a chair, okay? Life advice and roast companies. What I've discovered recently, if you want to know, would be that there's 2 phases to life. There's a building phase of life and there's an enjoyment phase of life. And I am still in that building phase of life. However, you can't let yourself burn out. As you know, many of us, programmers, developers, people in the tech world here, we know that burnout is real. And if you burn out, oh my God, it is 100,000 times harder to come back after you've burnt out. And I always people ask this, how you avoid burnout, Josh? I don't let myself get burnt out. And when I start to feel myself go that way, I take a break or do something else. And that is where I'm at. I'm just publicly telling you. I spent $500 on a chair. Regrets? Yes, but no. I hope it's worth it. Is it worth it? I don't know. They didn't have any demos for me to sit in. Have a small audience that wants real content, not a large audience that wants BS. Yeah, I have no problems with that as long as I can just make my freaking bills, you know, and save up. YouTubers make 1 vid a month and get millions of views, but it depends on who you are. They actually, like Corridor, I don't know if you know that channel. They very rarely make videos, and most of their money comes from Corridor Crew. Move to Thailand. I like living old USA. very close to MVP, super excited, but could you not benefit from a series on helping someone make a startup? I could benefit from helping someone make a startup. However, I get a lot of this request of, can you help me make a startup? But also, they just want to leverage the audience. So it's like free advertising for their startup. That's people say, I have this great idea, Josh. I have this fantastic idea. I just want you to, like, you could come in and document it and it would be content for you. The content for me is not as valuable as the amount of exposure that you would get. And now that sounds like very like a douchebag thing to do. And I'm sure people have good intentions, but fuck, dude, you'd be surprised at how many people don't have good intentions, and they clearly are trying to use you for what you've built. They don't want who you are, they want what you have. Current events commentary is how you get demonetized, and you divide your audience, so it's not worth it. I'm not saying no to that question. I'm not saying no that I wouldn't help you do it, but I'm just saying, like, this is why people have this video is sponsored by Squarespace or Skillshare or whatever, right? Like, that company is paying for exposure. And when you do that for a brand new company, that is literally the hardest part about having a new company. Whenever you make a new product or a new app or whatever it is, the hardest part is the marketing. And so when you say, hey, will you help me? Like, why don't you document it, Josh? Like, it seems, but then that's me, right? Like, typical cynical Josh. I wish it didn't have to be that way, but it's happened so many times. If this is burnout, I don't think it's burnout. Like, it's not, like, I think it's actually cool, right? I would just, this is like the politics part of YouTube, I guess. This is the part that no one thinks about if they don't do it. It's all about politics. People just trying to leverage you for what you have. Josh, you're such a cynic. Yeah. Separate channels for different things are not worth it. Not for me, not right now. Because none of my second channels are monetized. Double content to make every day, double content to film, double content to have ideas for, like, I don't know. If you have, is it midlife crisis? No, I don't think so. I did just turn 30 though. Maybe it is. Property vlog, Juan. Yeah, I thought about doing property vlogs. And entrepreneurs in airplanes. Take small business owners and take them up in an airplane and interview them. Wouldn't that be dope? Talk about how they got started, what they made, how they got their first client. All that stuff. Like, business shit is fucking awesome, dude. Like, tell me more about it. New JavaScript library. That's cool. I'll pay someone to do it for me because I have to go do this other stuff that I enjoy. TikTok content creation doesn't pay, really. I mean, it doesn't pay at all, but you can garner a brand from it. If you were starting out on YouTube, that's where I would start. It's a great way to get brand recognition. But then again, you have to have TikTok on your phone, which logs your key presses. So think about that. OnlyFans. Could you make a channel on how to get rich and get rich off that? That's true. A lot of people do that. But then I would get roasted by CoffeeZilla. I don't want to do that. I like him. Would the plane be justifiable if you rented for filming and shot B-roll to sell? I suppose, but I don't want to be a renter for life. Get rich quick courses. Dude, business interviews in a plane? I mean, what I've come to realize is general aviation, like the type of aviation that's just little tiny planes, is like literally everybody is rich as fuck. How? I see planes sitting out on the runway that are $1.2 million. Just sitting there. They fly twice a month, maybe, for 30 minutes. How did they do it? They're not all old either. They're not all 65 or 50. Some of these people are like 28. Maybe they had a silver spoon in life, but what did they do to have that kind of cash, you know? Did they break free from corporate? Did they start a company? What did they do? And that's why I think that series would be so great. Because I don't have a business idea like from like an app to sell or something. Is your house fully paid off? No. No. I have $225,000 left on this house. So I'm going to rent it out. And I'm building a new house. Building a new house from scratch. Well, the builder is, but it's, yeah. Fly the plane and record the conversation of those people. That's the goal. That's the plan. I think it would be awesome. It'd be like comedians in cars getting coffee with Jerry Seinfeld, but it would be entrepreneurs in airplanes talking about how they can afford to have a private jet. Like, what did you do? Are you a CEO? Not everybody could be a CEO. Like hot ones, but in the air. Yeah. A lot of intergenerational wealth, probably. I don't know. But like, just like, look, I'm not a millionaire. Not close to that being a millionaire. I'm not loaded. This house is 900 square feet, built in 1939. Let me just clear that out of the way for you. The next thing, like, just imagine if you had $1.2 million to buy something and not literally want to marry it and you just use it 2 days a year. Like, if I spent $1.2 million on something, I would sleep in that thing. I would like live in it. Well, that's crazy to me that these people just have that to spend just for something fun to use a couple times. How do they do it? Would you just make your own startup? I don't have any startup ideas. I mean, I have a legally registered S corporation. I have a company. I could hire people. I just don't have any web dev ideas. I don't care about that. I have game ideas, but I think indie dev and solo dev is fun. Making a startup's, what would I do? I don't have a thing. YouTube pranks get demonetized. I got 3 clients this month. Mark, congratulations. Web developer boxing match. I would win. Do you think about taking corporate cringe into a more positive way? No, because you step on people's toes. You force people to look at the reality of what they're in, and they don't like that. There's no, the only way to do positive corporate cringe is with skits, but that's, I don't know how to explain it. Like, people think that you just sit on your ass and hit record and talk, and then you edit, and then it's easy. You do nothing. It's so much more, especially when it comes to a story and like getting all these different camera angles. Like, it's a lot. I thought it was silly too. When I was like, I'll be a YouTuber. Oh, that's easy as fuck. You imagine just to sit around and make videos for a living? It's not like that. Trim Black versus Josh. I think we'd be on the same team, and then we could just, you know, tag each other in. We'd be like, me and him versus somebody. Why'd you stop making skits? A lot of time. A lot of time. Like, my whole day is consumed. I go out and film for a day, come back, wake up at 4, edit until maybe 12 or 1 p.m. and then release it right when it's done. And it's like 2 days gone. Want to live life? Too bad. You filmed a skit. Gaming channel, AAB. Bring on guest creators like Brad. What I think would be cool would be just to like document a day in the life of CEOs that would be willing to let me document the day in the life. But I would also ask them really hard questions. Like, how did you decide what you pay yourself? How did you decide what to pay your devs? You know, I would ask the hard questions that most CEOs just get their PR team to handle. Go to Shark Tank with some basic idea and get a large investment. Blogging as side income is forcing people to read, which is asking a lot in 2020. Everything's video content. Graham Stephen collab? I don't know if he'd do it. I'd be open. Like, if I was like, Graham, I got $10,000. How do I get started in real estate? Walk me through it. Let's document this bitch. Would he do it? I don't know. Okay, Annie. Thank you for that. You didn't have to do that. Get a Patreon. I don't know what I would offer. I have one, but even then it's just basic. Do you have any CEOs on board? I have one. There's one other YouTuber who is a CEO of a software company, and he flies around in his $700,000 bush plane. CEOs are smart enough not to get themselves in that position, right? Because they don't want to talk about the reality of it. So I don't think that would work. But I think it would be cool to document like small business owners, not CEOs of large corporations, but it would be cool to document small business owners just trying to do it themselves, go their own way in life. That would be cool to watch. I've never seen anything like that. I mean, and then I could help give them pointers and stuff on the way. Can you rehab the house? I mean, it's not that bad, but that's what I'm doing. Rehab makes it sound like this is like trap house. It's not that bad. Patey's? Oh, Mike Patey lives in Utah. He would be dope. Like, I don't understand how Mike Patey can just build $2 million airplanes. What'd he do? Like, he's an older guy. Did he start a company and sell it and walk with 10 million and now he's just loaded? Like, just go watch any aviation channel and ask yourself, oh, that's a cool plane. Let me look at, holy shit, that plane is $800,000. How do these, I make 50K a year. What? Why don't you just try those things you're talking about? That's the question. That's the all-time question. I would certainly love to do all of these things that I'm talking about. And as soon as I step away for 2 or 3 days, YouTube fucking kills my channel. And I have to start all over again, getting momentum. But goddammit, those videos would be so good. So good. Day in the life of videos with people with awesome jobs. Dude, I'd love to. I would love to. Generational wealth? Maybe. What's that like? Dude, he's rich as AF. He made like 15 companies. Yeah, dude, he's super smart. He's so smart. He's big brain, dude. I'm little brain. Like you said, airplanes are not that expensive. The ones that I'm talking about are. Like, if you just want to have an airplane to get an airplane, you get a little chug-a-lug. Just, it flies, you know? That's where I'm at. Build a following outside of YouTube. What is worth the time? LinkedIn, I'm banned. TikTok is TikTok. Instagram has cut in half and then cut in half again their organic growth rate. The myth of passive income video? Probably. What up, JA? Yeah, YouTube seems like it's passive income, but it actually, YouTube stops recommending your videos when you stop producing for a few days, or when you stop uploading. I think you're overvaluing money as a path to happiness and fulfillment, especially as a creative. There are just certain things that I want to do in life that require money. That's the problem. I would always take less money for more time, but the things that I want to spend my time doing cost fucking money. So that is where I'm at. Twitter, I could do Twitter. I don't know how to do Twitter. Look at B Corps to make a dev startup. That's a workers co-op. I don't want to hire people. I don't want to make web apps. I don't want to code. I don't want to code for a living. I'm a creative type person. If you're a creative type person, you'll know what I'm talking about. I have endless ideas. Do you still watch Gary Vee? Of course I still watch Gary Vee. In fact, just yesterday I was talking to one of his employees on LinkedIn because he made a post on on Instagram, and he made a post on Instagram bragging about working 12 hours. And I said, I'm not gonna say it because I was kind of mean, but I still like Gary Vee. I'm an airline pilot. I don't want to fly planes for a living. I just want to make it a part of what I do for a living, not my whole living. You can be a creative by coding, if that's what you enjoy. That's not what I enjoy. It's okay. It like in like a tier of things that I would rather be doing, dev is somewhere down here. What's this problem? We don't have it. We don't have a huge problem. We're just having an open discussion. We're just having an open discussion of what it looks like when someone decides that they want to do something else or just try something else. But they're afraid to take the leap because that's me right now. I'm afraid to take the leap because maybe that's where I'm at. I'm just stuck because of fear of, like, that's the thing, chat, is like I have this fear of being homeless. That is my number one fucking fear in life since it almost happened to me, you know, like they've come to take my fucking car, you know? And so like I don't want that to happen, you know? I always need to be like, I just have this, I just need to be growing, saving constantly. Design airlines in SolidWorks, you can do it. I don't remember SolidWorks. I mean, I can make basic shit. There's shelters, my man. Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't want to do it. I don't want to live that life. Maybe I should go live that life for a day and just find out it's not really that bad. And I'm still alive and I'm still breathing. I think it was probably like a big thing with my parents too, you know, like because they were homeless and I was about to be, you know, they were homeless and I was just about to be, and I was providing for us both, you know, like it's fucking, it feels like a step back, I guess, and I know it would be, and it would suck, but would it pay off? Lots of dev jobs without coding, like security. I don't care about that. It's not fun. I'm good. Check out Paolo in Japan. Yeah, I love his videos. I've been watching his videos a lot. Save enough money so you can safely pursue another interest. I mean, that's the goal, right? But like then you have to do shit that you hate every day. And at what point do you just burn out and then people stop watching because they're like, what is this? And I don't want to do that. When in doubt, join the Space Force. Facts. If you got enough money saved, why not take a break for a week? Because as soon as you come back, you gotta come back to the grind. And you gotta come back. Like, taking a break for a week for me doesn't take away from the fact that I have to come back. I'd much rather just do something that I enjoy. Josh, which personality type? If you're talking about Myers-Briggs, it's the INTP. ENTP? Sell your dogs? No way, dude. Are you afraid of being homeless for the social ramifications? No, I don't care what other people think of me. I just don't want, you know. I have goals, missions I need to accomplish. I need to help people fucking build their businesses. I need to fly airplanes. I need to vlog flying down mountains. You know, I need to be like, let's go lift weights, developers. Look, I know you want to code and eat food, but don't you just want to see what it's like to have abs? You know, like that's the kind of shit that nobody. I've never met anyone that has the same interests as me, and this is what makes it so hard because my interests are like 8 different types of people. Like one interest is with this person, one interest is with this person, one interest is with this person. Too bad it's not real science, as an INTP would say. I don't think this dream job you're looking for exists. Yeah, it does. Like dream jobs exist, but you have to make them yourself. That's the thing. That's why I can't work a regular job. Build up a newsletter audience. Newsletter reading rates, open rates are actually really low. Facebook videos out of the question. Nomadic creator. I mean, I got a house and I got dogs and I got a mortgage. The dogs mainly. This traveling with dogs. I'm learning to code, but I love health and exercise. I don't know. I've just never found that like community before, you know. And I thought YouTube would be it, but then I made those videos and no one gave a fuck. Maybe I did it terrible. Maybe I was just trash. My dream job is not working for anyone, doing whatever I want every day. That's what people think YouTube is. Somebody probably from CS Career Questions is watching this, and they're like, "Look, Josh, see, he's admitting that he's stuck and he hates his life. Look, I'm waiting for it. It's gonna be great." Get a flying wing drone and some fuck yeah, dude. That's a good idea right there. I thought about getting some FPV goggles and like learning how to do that, because like it's a little bit of engineering, a little bit of tinkering. Like I like engineering. It's great. I like building shit. I like making shit. But I like using the end product. And that's the difference between me and web developers. Web developers just go from ticket to 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 new feature to push. Like I got to get to the end product and I got to see this thing soar. What are you asking for? We're having an open conversation. I know what I want to do. Camping, you can take the dogs, true. I thought about making like I don't know if you guys have ever seen urban exploration videos. Fuck, dude, those are so cool. I love that shit. I watch that all the time in bed at night. Like, oh, dude, like this is an abandoned place in the middle of nowhere. Like they're just filming with GoPros. Dude, imagine if you go in there with like a high quality Red camera and you film this and make it like a fucking movie. This would be fantastic, right? That's what I think about when I see things that other people are doing, which, don't get me wrong, they're doing it good, but I'm just like, what if I could do that, but take it to the next level? Because I like film. I think the bug guy is here. Hold on. One moment, please. Bug guy is not here. Sounds like you should build an airplane and vlog it. I don't even have a garage, dude. I don't even have a toolbox. Become a hobo. Your channel is why I felt capable of switching careers to become a transport pilot. That's dope, dude. Good luck, sir. I hope you enjoy it. Have you thought about arranged marriage? It's a weird question. I've thought about it and then decided I don't want to get married. You keep fixating on stuff that's saturated. The saturation argument is a meme. Let me tell you why. People want to see the newest version of the same shit. Now let me give you a better example of what I mean by that. Go look at college textbooks. How the fuck is there a new edition of Calculus 2 every year? There's been 100 editions of Calculus 2. 100 new editions. Like, saturation is a meme. People always want to see the newest version of the same stuff. So when you say that's the saturated market, I don't care. It's all about execution. Go look at web dev tutorials. There's JavaScript 101 5 million times, but people want to watch the newest shit. Every job's gonna be a grind. Second, I don't want to sound apathetic, but unless you got an emergency fund, you will not be able to take the leap of faith. Shit, I'd rather try. I'd rather take the leap and get dinged up on the way down than hate myself every day, knowing that I could do better. Like if you look up how to change a tire, and there's one that's like a new version of how to change a tire quick and easy, you're gonna watch that. How to change a tire hasn't changed. The content hasn't changed, but people want to see the new shiny polished stuff. Same shit, brand new fancy wrapper. Saturation argument. If you suck, If you don't see how you could make it better or do it differently, then yeah. If you're just doing the same thing as everyone else, then you just blend in the saturation. But if you have a way that you could take it in a different direction, be unique, and you think that you would capture people's minds and imaginations, do it. Yeah, better example is Hollywood. That's a good example too. Stable income is better than enjoyable job. You can have both, but stable income is kind of a meme, you know. At some point in the pipeline, if you're working a job or you're self-employed, someone is out there doing the sales. Someone is out there making those deals and closing those deals, and you just get a percentage. Any advice for being contracted to help run a single product health supplement startup, e-commerce platform, ads, marketing? E-commerce, I would just use WooCommerce. It's super cheap. Shopify is expensive. I wouldn't start with that. Ads, Facebook is the way to go. Instagram is the way to go, especially for fitness. Stop talking and start doing. I agree. Fastlane Forum, yeah, that's a pretty dope place. Invest in startups. I don't have enough money for that to matter. 9 out of 10 startups fail. 90% chance I just lose my money. Become a game streamer. I don't want to live my life inside a video game. I don't get why. I'm not judging Twitch streamers or anything like that, or game streamers or whatever. I just don't want to live my life inside the rules of someone else's game, you know? Like, I'd rather level up in real life. Have you considered building a community like Entrepreneurs and Cars Guy? Sort of ish. Crypto trading, it's like day trading, you know. I don't have a strategy. I don't know what I want. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd lose my money. Fitness instructor. I think you gotta get certified. Seem to like talking, giving advice. Have you considered building a sort of paid for entry helpful community? I've thought about it, but like where I just like create, like I thought about creating maybe like a mastermind group, you know, and it's X dollars a month to join, and then every other Saturday we hop on a call and we just go over our ideas and we share, and I give you input, you give me input, and we just go back. I think maybe that would be cool. A gym for developers. The number one most feasible idea that I'm staying away from is probably brand building because of the time it takes. Seriously, so my ad revenue jumps up and down by about $300 every day. In the morning when I wake up, I can see the number, and then again at about 6 o'clock at night, I can see the number, and it's usually a $300 differential per day. And it's like when you take 2 or 3 days off, it just dies. Any YouTubers you'd like to collaborate with? They're all too big. I'm a fucking no name. They're not gonna give me the time of day. Or maybe I'm just really hard on myself. But yeah, there's plenty of YouTubers that I'd like to collaborate with, but I think they wouldn't know who the fuck I am, and then they'd look at my channel and be like, well, fuck no, I'm not gonna talk to this guy. You know, it's just a tech reviewer. Just get free stuff. I don't think Apple would send me anything since I just roasted them. 90%, 95% of fitness YouTubers trying to teach aren't certified. Yeah, but I'm not 3% body fat on 500 milligrams of test. Work with Brad. He needs help with this channel as well. Brad's got 1 million subs. He knows what he's doing. You don't need me. Dividend investing might work with you. I've already calculated my net worth. If I were to do dividend investing with 7% back, I would get $800 a month. That's my net worth. If I sold every single thing that I owned, I would get $800 a month in a dividend. And I can't live on that. Wouldn't have a place to stay or anything like that. You're being too hard on yourself. I understand. I don't know. The more that I sit here and I think about this, maybe it just looks like I'm looking for validation. And I don't want that to be what this stream is. I just want it to be an open conversation of if I try some really different shit, what will happen? We won't know. This is a really meta channel. I've kind of made videos about what it's like to become a YouTuber, and I've also made videos of just content of like corporate cringe, and it's a very meta channel. I get that, right? But this is like, I've never seen another YouTube channel like evolve with the audience, and I've never seen them be very transparent about it, and so I think that helps me at least. I love the corporate cringe content. It helps me with the day-to-day. I appreciate that, Daniel. The thing with that is that like you start to piss people off. The bigger your channel gets, the more you're gonna piss them off. I don't want to deal with that. Like, I'd rather make fictional skits. You know what I mean? Like where you don't. Get a remote dev job part-time. I don't want to do it. There's no way. I don't have like a circle or people that I go sit with and have these conversations with. I don't have a mentor. I don't have a business mentor. I don't have a real estate mentor. I don't even have a fucking dad. You know, like I'm just figuring this shit out by the seat of my fucking pants. Well, you hear like a lot of these gurus are like, my mentor told me. Where the fuck did you meet these mentors? Where did you find them? How did they tell you, like... It's okay to piss off loser CEOs. Not when they have more money than you. That's just the reality of the world. Limits gets to 3 to 5 minutes max. True. Sell HR ladies bathwater. True. Become a rapper. I'd rather make the beats. Meme design consultant. Solid, solid. Currently trending is building our dream house. Is currently trending like specific to your account though? Why don't you want to work as a dev? I'd rather do business and content creation. It's just how I am. Where did you find them? True. Yeah, exactly. Like all these people with business mentors or life mentors, like what, how? Well, you just happen to bump into these people? Like I don't know. I just read a lot of books. So here we are, me asking you guys for advice since this channel exists simply because of you guys. But there's the catch-22, right? Like audience says do this, you do it, nobody watches. I try to be pretty transparent with how this shit works. You broke up with HR? Nah, bro. HR and I are good. Why don't you want to review eggs for a living? It's true. Could do that. The secret is never give up. I think about that a lot. Sometimes I think, do I just suck at this? Do I just suck at doing this thing? Or is this just not for me? People get caught at that. Never give up. And I got caught up in that too. I was like, I'm going to keep doing it no matter what. But at some point, you have to accept that this isn't working and you have to evolve and adapt and move on and let it go. That's how you get better. But then, yeah, I mean... travel videos. That feels like a little bit flexing. Is YouTube your only income? The traffic and stuff that I get, I mean, I like that, right? If someone buys that they didn't Google that to find it. They found it from my YouTube channel. What does HR think? You internalize too much. Yeah, I'm a very introverted person. I try to be very self-aware of what I'm doing. I try to be aware of how I'd be perceived in other people's. I mean, not like I like super care, but the current situation isn't working out for you. It's like, define working out for me. Monetarily, I can make corporate cringe every single day, and I'm like, hey guys, welcome to another corporate cringe video where we're gonna look at team building exercise. Like, you can only do that so many times before all the stuff that I haven't put in videos because I know it piss people off. You can only do it for so long before you're like, okay, never doing that again. Let's move on, but I still have to make a living. Become a commentary channel. People strike you for that. Thanks for being here. Podcasts suck for making money. Podcasts make money by getting sponsors, but to get sponsors for podcasts, you have to prove viewership, listenership. I don't know how you call it, but that's how podcasts make money. It is by putting an ad before the podcast starts. They paid the podcast people. You could do it. Casey Neistat, they create a startup. I sure could, except I don't have a startup idea. I think I'd make maybe like a digital marketing company, but then I'd have to hire people. Then I'd have to manage those people. And then I'd have to, that doesn't sound fun. But I don't have a app idea or startup idea. I'm just a individual brand kind of guy. Do gaming and it'll bring in an entire new audience that will completely destroy the CPM of the channel. Gaming has a very low CPM. Flooper news channel. True. Twitch play games. I thought about maybe streaming some game dev on Twitch or something. Or playing with viewers. Do what Penguins does, critical. Motorcycle maintenance videos. I don't know how to do anything motorcycle maintenance. I just take it to the shop. But Josh, you're an engineer. I don't know how to do it. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk today. I'm trying to be open-minded. Get out of your head and do what you want, man. That's my problem with life. That's my personality problem, is I'm very in my head. I'm in my head way more than I should be, and that sounds like an easy solution. And if you're an extrovert, it's fucking easy. If you're an introvert, getting out of your head is like getting out of an escape room. Deadlift channel. What kind of content is best for CPM? Honestly, it's how to make content. If you go watch Roberto Blake, all of his, he's made some videos about how to get your first 100 subs on YouTube, and he made like $900, got like 10,000 views or something. How to make YouTube videos gets a high CPM. I don't know if that's the highest. There's not a list that says. What hobbies do you currently enjoy? Yeah, I fly. I'm learning to fly airplanes, fly paragliders, fix my house up, ride my motorcycle, work out. That's my life. Pretty normal. Meditation helps. I do meditate. I think I'm not that. I don't. If I was that introvert, I wouldn't be able to do this. But expose online business scams. You can't expose online business scams because as soon as you say this is a scam and it's not, they sue you for slander. So that's why I never say this is a scam in any of my videos. I just say this is garbage. You can have an opinion, you can say it's garbage, but you can't say factual statements like that. Like you couldn't say the CEO is on drugs. That's a factual statement. That's slander, defamation of character right there. So the way to get lots of views, make how to get lots of views. Yeah, exactly. It's like make a course on how to make courses. Read Dale Carnegie. Yeah, he's good. Fluke Boga. Try Bob Ross painting like Tyler One did. OnlyFans page. Garbage is a factual statement. Sell the shovel during the gold rush. Yeah, there's already enough people that do that. Maybe I should just say fuck it. Here's how to make YouTube videos because I did it, and then just retire that way. But that seems cheesy and lame and not very authentic, and that's not me, man. I actually like helping people if I can. What do you think about Tai Lopez? I think probably the same as everyone in the chat. Tisha, I'm okay. How are you? What book you reading, if any? Pass Your Private Pilot Check Ride. I've been listening to that nonstop for like 3 days. What's your opinion on data science? I don't have one. It's not very exciting to me. Which CEOs are smart? I don't. Probably a lot. Probably most of them. They might not be good people, but that doesn't mean they're not smart. Do you like design? What kind? You like helping people build a business and hire a great manager and co-founder. I don't know what the business would be. You should focus on content creation and freelancing content? Possibly. It's hard to be in a rut sometimes. Ralph, I'm glad you understand. It's hard to be in a rut. Like, I think that's just where I'm at. Found your channel because I searched for Upwork. Write a book, 50 Laws of Corporate BS. Actually, I have some of it down. I've started writing a book, how, like, the true nature of corporate or something. Collab with Greg Doucette. Dude, Greg is too busy producing 9 videos a day. I mean, I could ask, but why? I don't know. Yeah, let me get Greg to train me. I want to book a call with you. I don't know if I want to do that anymore. What's the Muse? What do you love cooking? Dude, right now I'm on keto, so everything's pretty creative. Like, you call in things that's not things. Like, dipping a pork rind into salsa is now tortilla chips and salsa. I thought about making the corporate Kool-Aid as a product, selling that, but shipping, I don't know how I'd handle international shipping for that, but that'd be hilarious. You could buy, it'd be such like a novel thing to buy corporate Kool-Aid. It'd be like pre-workout or G Fuel type thing, something for devs, but it'd be hilarious to have on your desk if you had to go to an office or give it to your CEO anonymously. What about buying a van if you plan on homelessness? Show HR ladies work. I don't want to dox her. Is Philly unfit? Dude, Phillian's pretty funny. I like him. Start a clothing brand? Do I look like the type of person to start like a... You can sell a bottle that says corporate Kool-Aid? True. Why not podcast? How do you monetize it? Play ads? Put it on Spotify? Get sponsors? You need to prove that people are listening. An alter ego. We got new corporate Kool-Aid, raspberry flavor. That'd be kind of cool to say. How did you make money when you played WoW? I had a remote job. So I go to stand up, do my tickets, and play WoW. I have a side freelance business making $3K a month. Most revenue coming from one client. I'm trying to think. John, join the NoFap challenge. I don't fap anyways, bro. I got a girlfriend. $158K a month from Patreon. I wonder what that's like. 106 figures a month. What's that like? Vlogs about your workout routines? For who? Who would the target audience be? Everyone else already has a favorite fitness influencer that's 250 pounds at 6% body fat. Totally healthy, by the way. If you just buy their pre-workout, you'll be 220 at 6% body fat in no time. Nothing else. You don't need anything else. Just hard work. Stop being in denial of game dev passion. It's one of them. I'd say aviation stuff and like exploration and traveling is probably a higher. So maybe equal, I don't know. WordPress theme design? What about it? Do you guys cook? Who cooks? I cook. Well, we kind of cook together. What's your thoughts on Jordan Peterson? He has a very thick Canadian accent. That's my main thought. You and HR help failing companies? That'd be funny. But what company wants to work with me? They go look at my channel and they'd be like, oh, really, Josh? Here's the solution. Get rid of your office. Okay? Step 1. Challenge videos get a lot of... That's true. Josh, you talk about not worrying about saturated markets, then talk about everyone already having a fitness vlogger. I mean, true. That's true. I just know that I can't do anything better in the fitness area. That's why it's saturated. I don't have an idea to execute on that better. I What do you want me to do? To be like, oh, this guy's actually on 500 milligrams of testosterone and takes all these other supplements, like, and their pre-workout's not going to make you jacked, and no amount of protein supplements they sell you is going to give you what they look like. It would just be a fitness version of corporate cringe, which, again, I don't want to do that anymore. Just let people figure it out for themselves. Paragliding vlogs could be good. Would people watch? I don't know. I feel like most of the videos are just this view, right? This view of my room. And I talk about my life, but again, it's always just this view of this room, but I feel like I have more to offer. Four-minute abs instead of 5-minute abs. Why not 60-second abs? Find work and outsource it to you? Nobody's gonna hire me. That's the thing. If I were to go do more interviews, like I thought about applying to jobs just to troll, just to ask questions to the interviewer, like, hey, how much money do you make? Cool. How much money do the other devs make? Oh, cool. Can I get what they make? How much does the lead dev make? You know, just to ask questions that everyone can't ask because they actually want the job. But again, that's just like, that's not positive. What? What's up?
Like, the guys can be here
When?
in like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. YouTube startup. I think it'd be cool to teach people how to build their own brand. Give us a house tour. So just like low-key show you where all the valuables are at in my house and give you an exact blueprint to break in. House tours are a meme, dude. This is why you don't do house tours, because you're just showing everyone the best way to break in. But I guess if you do the house tour, you make sure to show off the Second Amendment's real good so that they know not to fuck with you. Josh, you have a garden? No. I'm actually 14 and I live in my mom's basement, and my mom just came to tell me that I have to go eat lunch. A series about successful corporations, their pros and cons, how they implement it, or how we can implement them in real life. I need to get a successful, like, here's the thing. A lot of corporations are successful, but they suck to work for. It's successful and it's great if you're part of the executive team or the owner or part of the people getting the stock bonuses at the end of the year. Are you successful if you work there? Like, where does that line go? A lot of great, successful, billion-dollar companies, they're by and large successful, but they're the most corporate cringe offenders. Voice acting is for you. Maybe we could do that. Got past the first round, and in the second round they gave me a time of 2 days to build literally production level application. It's a customer account. Yeah, I'd tell them to go eat a dick. If they give you 2 days to build a production application, they're just gonna steal it from you and say, thanks for applying. Now we're gonna use this to make money. Become a foot model. How to wash millions of dollars. Josh, your channel isn't about being positive. It's never been about being negative either. It's just like, this is what I do. This is how it is. This is what I feel like. That's it. I'm just not, I don't mean to be all Mr. Happy and positive, but like I try to find the good in things. Do you know Kit Boga? Yeah, Kit Boga.
If I could just do Herbert's voice on Kit Boga's channel, and he could be Edna, and I could just be Herbert, and then we could troll some scammers.
That would be good. See, we got the haters like Platinum Pineapple. He says, I'm tired of all the stupid hate towards the industry in software and IT. There are lots of opportunities out there and lots of people making lots of money. All you do is psych people out. All right, so we're just going to hit that ban button real quick. Goodbye. I'm way too late. Raymond, well, I'm happy that you're here anyways. I'm a business owner, and I've had devs send me tons of source code. Wait, hold on. Did HR lady message me? One moment, please. Did my phone restart? You're really live in the Utah area? Yeah, dude. I live in Salt Lake. Interview others about their worst experience in their careers. I'm not interested in like saying don't get a job. Like if you do, just be aware this is the reality of it and this is how it works. And if you want to climb the ladder, this is what that looks like. And if you don't, this is what that looks like. I don't want. Some people don't want to have to deal with making money themselves. They just want someone to say do this and they do that. Teach financial independence. I haven't done it. I just self-employed. I can't retire. No hate. No hate. I don't think it's right to ban people for voicing their opinion. It's very... Okay, let's ban that person. I'm just kidding. No, he's just trolling. Create a new religion. True. Interview the interviewer. I do that in most of my ones that I posted. A series on starting a business. Something like a vitamin supplement company. I could, I guess. Like maybe I could document what it looks like to create corporate Kool-Aid to sell to you guys. If you have money to flip items. That's not what I want to spend my time doing. Well, I have to go deal with the people coming to my house, so I need to go talk to them. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head out. I don't know what I'll make tomorrow. I don't know if I'll make anything tomorrow at all. But thanks for the ideas. I have some. It might be a skit. I just need to think on it some more. But I don't need to think too much because then I have to do. You know, I don't want to get that analysis paralysis where I'm just like, what should I make? Well, if I make this, then I just have to say, fuck it, brain off, power on, do it. But I'm gonna head out. So, how do you make money from LinkedIn? Probably by referral links, maybe. or affiliates or selling. But thanks for being here. Thanks for the advice. Thanks for listening. I actually, like, if I didn't respond, I'm still reading everything. Bring HR lady next time. Pretty busy trying to renovate the house. But thank you for being here. Am I forgetting anything? Nope, that's it. Just a simple thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to today's stream and supporting the channel by being here. Shout out to all my people on the Alt tab. Shout out to all my people on the second monitor, the main monitor, and their mobile devices.
Thank you. If you got any questions, you message me on Instagram or whatever. I'll be back. Bye. I should find some music. I'm gonna play that. Alright. Sure. Oh, what a weird song. Oh, I wouldn't leave with that. Alright, this is pretty chill. Alright, for real. Bye.